Namaskar. Professor Chirapat Prapandavidya from Thailand is one of the most outstanding scholars of Sanskrit, Pali and Buddhism amongst us. Recently, he was honored by the highest civilian award by the Government of India, that is Padma Shri. And Sanskrit Studies Center, Silpakorn University at Bangkok organized a felicitation ceremony in his honor on 23rd of April this year. Professor Chirapat has contributed in a substantial way to the study of Sanskrit, archaeology, epigraphy, and Buddhist philosophy, as well as Pali literature. He is a lover of Sanskrit and Indian culture. I have known him for more than 20 years, and during my stay at Bangkok as visiting professor at the Silpakorn University, I have remained in close association with Professor Chirapat Prapandavidya. The ceremony organized by his students, admirers, and colleagues at the Center of Sanskrit Studies of Silpakorn University was really a befitting tribute to Dr. Chirapat Prapandavidya. It was attended by Her Excellency the Indian Ambassador to Thailand, and 5 visiting professors from India who have worked at the Center of Sanskrit Studies, Silpakorn University, Thailand. They were also invited and asked to speak on this occasion. I was also one of them. Professor Haridatta Sharma, Radha Madhav Das, Pandurang Bhatt, and Narsingh Panda, who have been visiting professors and worked at the Center of Sanskrit Studies, Silpakorn University. They attended this event. I am producing here the speeches given by Professor Srinivas Barkhedi, the Vice Chancellor of Central Sanskrit University, and my own remarks here. I join all the scholars of the world, scholars of Sanskrit, lovers of Sanskrit, and students of Sanskrit in felicitating Professor Chirapat Prapandavidya. I am grateful to Dr. Somvat, Assistant Professor and Director of Sanskrit Studies Center, Silpakorn University, a very good friend of mine, for providing me the recording of my own speech given on this occasion, along with the speech of Professor Srinivas Varkhedi. Thank you. I would like to cite an stanza from Bhartrihari as a tribute to Professor Chirapat, Prapandavidya. Manasi vachasi kaye punya piyusha purna त्रिभुवनम उपकारश्रेणिभिः प्रीणयन्तः परगुण परमाणून् पर्वतीकृत्य नित्यं निज हृदि विकसन्तः सन्ति सन्तः कियन्तः. Filled with the punya piyusha, the ambrosia of merits or good deeds in their speech, in their heart, and in their body, and pleasing all the worlds by their good deeds, by their acts of benevolence, and enlarging the atoms of qualities of others as mountains. How many such noble persons are here in this world? Professor Chirapat Prapandavidya, as I know him, is a person like this.
And next we come back to Professor Srinivasa Varkhedi, Vice Chancellor of the Central Sanskrit University, New Delhi, India. Please, sir.
Sarvebhyah pranamah. I am indeed very happy to be part of this felicitation program on the eve of celebration of Professor Chirapat Prapandavidya, a renowned scholar of Sanskrit and Indic studies in Thailand and our East Asian countries. So many scholars have assembled here. I can see on the screen, and I know that this program is attended by many dignitaries. His Excellency Mrs. Suchita Durai, Honorable Ambassador of India to Thailand, and President of Silpakorn University, Chaichan Tavaraj, and other scholars present here. I can see on the screen many scholars like Professor Radhavallabh Tripathi ji, Professor Hardat Sharma ji, Professor Radha Madhav Das, Professor Amarji Lochan, and Professor Singh, and others who have been associated the Center of Indic Studies in Thailand. That this relation is continued with the award of Padma Shri conferred on Shri Professor Prapandavidya. As a scholar, I know him for many years, 2 decades. His contributions towards Sanskrit studies in Thailand are really noteworthy. Besides that, his contribution to strengthen the relationship between Indian scholarship and Thai scholarship are also immense. When he was conferred this highest award of Indian civilization, I wrote to him that on behalf of Central Sanskrit University, Kendriya Sanskrit Vishwavidyalaya, we would like to invite you to India to discuss further, the relationship of Indian scholarship furthering with your center. He happily agreed, but I could not meet him on that day. I hope Central Sanskrit University and the rest of Indian community look forward to his arrival in India and more fruitful discussions. In this event, I congratulate the organizers for organizing such a wonderful event to celebrate this award, because this award is not given to a person, but to recognize the scholarship of entire Thailand nation, the relationship that we enjoy. So therefore, this is the time to celebrate together. We both, the Indian scholarship and the Thailand scholarship, the entire fraternity of Sanskrit and Indic studies should celebrate this. I'm happy that it is happening today. I once again congratulate and the organizers for this event. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
And next we have Professor Dr. Radhavalabh Tripathi, former visiting professor of Sanskrit Studies Center in 2002 to 2005. Please, sir, on our live session. Okay.
Thank you. Her Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Thailand, Honorable President of Silpakorn University, Padma Shri, Assistant Professor Dr. Chirapat Prapandavidya, distinguished scholars who have gathered to offer their felicitations to Dr. Chirapat, friends, admirers, and students of Dr. Chirapat, ladies and gentlemen. I congratulate the Department of the Center of Sanskrit Studies, Silpakorn University, for organizing this momentous event. Sawadee Krap, Swasti Sarvebhya, and thank you for remembering me on this occasion, which has drawn me down to memory lane. I am filled with very sweet memories of my 3 years stay at Thailand as visiting professor in the Center of Sanskrit Studies at Silpakorn University. Those were very happy times of my life, and I remained in close association with with Dr. Chirapat, because we shared the same room in the Center of Sanskrit Studies in the old campus. Of course, now they have a very good, spacious building, but in the center where we worked, in that building we had for a long time we shared the same room, and Dr. Chirapat would leave messages on my table regarding my lectures and other programs, and he used to write to me through emails also. I met Dr. Chirapat Prapandavidya in 2001 on the occasion of International Sanskrit Conference, which was organized by the Center of Sanskrit Studies. Silpakorn University, and my friend Dr. Haridatta Sharma was visiting professor there, and he informed me that a very good conference is being organized, and if possible, you come. So I joined that event. It was a great event organized by the Center of Sanskrit Studies. Before that, my friend Dr. Rajendra Nanavati used to talk about Dr. Chirapat Prapandavidya. Dr. Rajendra Nanavati has been a very distinguished scholar. Unfortunately, he is no more. He was director of Oriental Institute at MS University Baroda. He was professor of Sanskrit at MS University Baroda. And Dr. Chirapat did his post-graduation and research from MS University Baroda. So he used to tell me, even before I physically saw Dr. Chirapat, he used to tell me that we had a very good student and researcher from Thailand. And he used even to talk how Dr. Chirapat took a lot of pains to complete his research work, the way he put all his efforts to do research there. So ever since then, I've been hearing about Chirapat, and Dr. Chirapat always looked after my comfortable stay at Thailand, and he saw to it that I am put at ease always. And I've been a witness to many momentous occasions, many glorious moments with Dr. Chirapat. He was felicitated in the department when he was being superannuated. Of course, Dr. Chirapat never retired from the Center of Sanskrit Studies. We celebrated the day of his, we felicited him on the day he was going to retire. And the next day he was working in the department with the same attention. And he has been a father figure to this Center of Sanskrit Studies. Dr. Bamrung, Dr. Somba, Dr. Samniyang, they have been very good friends of me, but they have been junior colleagues, and Dr. Chirapat has been like their teacher, like their guru. So after returning from Bangkok, when I became the Vice Chancellor of Rashtriya Sanskrit Sansthan and we were organizing an international conference on Pali and Buddhism, I could think of no other person than Dr. Chirapat to deliver the keynote address for that conference. And Dr. Chirapat accepted my invitation very kindly, and he came to Delhi to deliver that keynote address for the conference. After that, we decided to confer the highest academic degree of the university, that is Vidya Vachaspati, to Dr. Chirapat in 2012. And there also Dr. Chirapat was with us. So I remember that the speech, very emotional speech, which Dr. Chirapat delivered when he was being felicitated in the department. I exactly don't remember the date and year, but he was going to retire formally from the department and from the center, and the center teachers of the center, they felicitated him. So he was speaking in Thai, and whatever Thai I could understand, very little Thai I could understand by that time. So I could understand the emotion, the involvement of Dr. Chirapat for Sanskrit, Pali and Buddhism. He said that Sanskrit has been my life. It has made my life. So because working in the field of Sanskrit for around 50 years, I also feel the same thing. It is through Sanskrit that we have lived. Sanskrit is within us, in our nerves. So Dr. Chirapat has been a Samana Dharma, a person who thinks on the same lines as we think, as we Sanskrit scholars think. So I join you on this occasion to felicitate Dr. Chirapat, and I again thank the Center of Sanskrit Studies, especially Dr. Sombat, who remembered of me and who asked me to be present on this occasion. And I wish Dr. Chirapat very fruitful 100 years of his life, and may he work in the same capacity always. He has always been a cheerful person, very cordial, jolly person, and such a devoted person. So he has been an inspiring soul for all of us. With this, I again thank all of you. Thank you very much.